people so much money that over 4 million drivers switched to Geico last year.
Amazing. That's like every person in the city of Los Angeles switching to Geico.
Wait, you got the whole city of Los Angeles to switch to Geico?
No, sir, you misunderstood.
That's incredible. Wonder if we could rename it something like Geicopolis.
I don't think...
Geicopolis.
Well, it does have a nice ring to it, sir.
Join over 4 million drivers who switched when you get a free rate quote at geico.com. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody's talking at me.
My guest, Karen Harnett, the Executive Director, National Federation of Independent Businesses. And in the report I saw, Karen, that you guys released, you have one myth and one fact. Could you give that to the listener and help clarify some of this for them?
Well, right.
If you have that, maybe you don't have that in front of you.
I don't have it in front of me, Chuck.
I had a funny feeling I may have put you on the spot, so let me play the part of Karen. Thank you, Chuck. Myth. The health care law, this is the myth. The health care law is constitutional because the individual mandate is a tax. And courts can't stop the federal government from collecting a tax. And that is it. Now, the fact is, the individual mandate is a penalty which will be excised if Americans don't buy health insurance. The government isn't allowed to force citizens to buy a certain product just because they are alive.
That is exactly right, and that is the fundamental concern. We are concerned that if this law is upheld and if we are unfortunate to lose the case, which we hope we will not and do not think we will, because we think the Constitution's on our side, then there will be no limit on what the Congress can tell us to do. If they want a healthier society, they can require us to join a gym or buy starting a certain vitamin regimen.
Buy a car, certain car.
Yes, if they want cleaner environment, you have to buy a new car every 5 years. There's absolutely no reason why they cannot require that if this law is upheld. And that is why we think this is so important to our constitutional, our fundamental freedoms as Americans, and that is why we are fighting.
And you know, the most important thing, and makes me feel so good, is if you win this case, there will be a giant sigh over America, congratulations, and there will be a majority of Americans saying thank you, thank you, thank you, because that's what the polls showed. The majority of Americans did not want this kind of health care bill. Sure, we need to, take care of some stuff like, tort and over the state line selling, things like that, but not this, rush it through and ram it down our throats just because the anointed one wanted his health care bill, and Nancy and Harry. So you're on the winning side. That should make you feel good.
Well, thank you. We do think we have the Constitution on our side, and we are hopeful that we will win.
I want to remind you, though, that this guy, this president, said when he was pitching the health care, and this is in your release, he specifically said this law is not a tax increase. But now he's saying this law is a tax.
He's saying it's a tax because that works for him in court. I don't think he wants that getting out publicly, though.
On your next release, Karen, put a little picture of Joe Wilson right there next to it, okay? Just remind us that we are watching him. Hey, thank you very much. Have a good weekend, and we'll do it again.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it, Chuck. You have a good weekend.
You too. www.nfib.com. Now, Penny Nance, CEO of Concerned Women of America. Fred Lucas, CNSNews.com. John LeBoutier, that's one of our favorites. And Bob Beaupre, one of our favorites. Well, everybody's our favorite. They're all going to be here Monday, right along with you and you and you. Thank you very much, Paul Stern. Until Monday, Chuck Wilder saying, thank you very much for listening. And slower traffic, would you please keep to the right
which is most appropriate because that was your theme.
Are you tired of hearing your favorite talk radio shows sound like this? What if you could hear your favorite shows in crystal clear, high-definition digital sound?
Well, with CRN Digital Talk Radio's 6 channels of high-definition radio, you can now hear all of your favorite hosts like you've never heard them before in CRN HD. The difference is amazing. Catch your favorite political hosts like Dennis Prager, Tom Hartman, Barry Farber, and so many more. Entertainment and lifestyle programming like The Robert Conrad Show, The What's Cooking Show, and The What's Cooking on Wine Show, all in true CRN HD audio. Sports, business, travel, food, wine, politics, there is something for everyone, and it's all available in CRN high-definition sound. Log on to www.crntalk for listings and information on all your favorite shows. That's www.crntalk.com.
The radio channel.